Gulf Shores Police Chief Ed Delmore is gaining attention after criticizing the captain in charge of handling the protest in Ferguson, Missouri.
Chief Delmore came to Gulf Shores from a St. Louis suburb back in 2010. He criticized the Brown case in an open letter on the website lawofficer.com. In his letter to Missouri State Trooper Capt. Ronald Johnson, Delmore dished out several objections to how they are handling the violent uprising.
He condemns the Ferguson Police Department's choice to release the name of the officer they say killed Brown and video showing what appears to show Brown involved in a strong armed robbery at the same time. To that, Delmore says just 10 minutes before he was confronted by Officer Darren Wilson. I don't like that timing either. It should have been released the moment FPD realized that Brown was the suspect.
Well, as of last night, Chief Delmore's letter had been shared over 40,000 times on Facebook.
Local 15's James Gordon takes a look at how the city and folks who live there are reacting tonight.
The open letter first appeared on a site called lawenforcement.com. A lot is said in the letter addressed to Missouri Highway Patrol Captain Ronald Johnson. In the letter, Gulf Shores Police Chief Ed Delmore writes, "You blew it." Chief Delmore says his letter stands on its own. In it, he calls out the tactics used by the police department in Ferguson, Missouri, and he specifically calls out the man in charge, Captain Ronald Johnson. Chief Delmore, who before coming to Gulf Shores worked at several St. Louis area police departments, isn't commenting, at least not on camera. But some folks who live in this resort town are. Jim Boatwell has lived here 15 years.
But he's not there anymore. He's down here. And I think maybe, he should have just kept his thoughts to himself a little bit more.
Cynthia Malone has been a Gulf Shores resident for 35 years.
I think he's probably right. But, he's been a good police chief, so.
In the letter from one veteran police officer to another, Delmore chastises Captain Johnson for questioning the need to release the video, which allegedly shows the victim, Michael Brown, strong-arming a store clerk over a box of cigars. Ferguson Police later explained that Brown's shooting by a police officer and the store incident had nothing to do with each other. Delmore writes, quote, "The mindset of a person being stopped by a police officer means everything, and you know it," end quote. When it comes to what's been going on in Ferguson, Missouri, folks say mistakes were made.
A lot needs to come out that hasn't already been given to the public, and hopefully the media will be able to get that out so people will better understand.
In Gulf Shores, James Gordon, Local 15 News.
We posted a full link to Delmore's letter on the Find It section of our website, local15tv.com.